Have you ever been passionate about something in your life and that passion leads to another, and then before you know it, you have a handful of things that you are passionate about and it ends up leading you to your lifelong dream? Well, this is how my passion for baking and cooking led me to my career of truck driving. I was born in Paw Paw, Michigan, and eventually my father joined the Army, so we traveled a lot. About every 4 years we moved to a new state or country. Eventually we lived in Florida, and that is where my first item comes into play, a fishing pole that I wanted to show you. Me and my brother fished every chance we got. We had a canal running through the backyard, so we fished all the time. We were able to go to the bigger lakes around us and fish. Eventually we moved to a few different states, so I was able to fish, and actually we were able to fish in a few different states: Colorado, Texas, and Hawaii. And we enjoyed fishing with our father very much, every chance we got. Eventually we moved back to Michigan in 1980, and this is when my second item, which is the spatula, comes into play. We moved back and we're staying with my grandparents, and my grandma taught me how to bake and cook, was teaching me, and that was great. I loved it. And eventually I took a job as a cook, one of my first jobs, and I ended up meeting a master chef who taught me more about the culinary arts. Well, eventually I took a job as a lead cook, and this is where I met the owner of a truck driving company, who offered me a chance to follow my dream that I always dreamed of, driving a truck. And that is where my third item comes in, a company hat that I drove for JB Hunt. At that time I was getting my driver's license, my CDL, commercial driver's license, as I was still cooking and baking. And eventually I ended up meeting some friends and reconnecting with some old friends, and that is where my fourth item, which is a golf ball, which is another one of my passions. I love to golf. It is great. I mean, I just love it. So you can see that how my passion for cooking led into me ended up learning how to drive a truck and connecting with old friends and golfing a lot. We golfed every chance we could get. Thank you.